Hi everybody, welcome back. This is the middle bookcase on my bookshelf tour, and I've read just pretty much only the ones on this bottom shelf, so again, big huge TBR pile. So let's get started here. We have Infinity by Sherilyn Kenyon. It's part of the Chronicles of Nick series. Book 1, Chronicle of Nick. Book 2, Invincible by Sherilyn Kenyon. Then this is the Riders of the Apocalypse series. We have Hunger. These are some really nice covers. They're super thin too. Hunger, and then Rage, and Loss. And I've forgotten what book 4 is going to be, but it hasn't come out yet. And then by Justine Larrabalister, this is Magic or Madness. Book 1 and Magic Lessons, it's Book 2. This is part of a trilogy. Get this camera a little closer here. Sorry. Okay. Then we have the Dreamhouse Kings series. This is House of Dark Shadows by Robert Lipparulo. Book 2, Watcher in the Woods. Gatekeepers. Book 3. Book 4, Timescape, and this is from a different series. As you can see, these are Thomas Nelson publications. This is Scholastic, so that's going to drive me nuts. But there's, I think, another 1 or 2 more books after that. This is Darkness Before Dawn by J.A. London. Power of 6 by Pittacus Lore. The Rise of 9 by Pittacus Lore. Once a Witch by Carolyn McCullough. Crier's Cross by Lisa McMahon. Wake by Lisa McMahon. Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry. Infinite Days by Rebecca Maisel. The Unidentified by Ray Maris. The Water Mirror, this is book 1 in the Dark Reflections trilogy by Kay Meyer. The Vanishing Game by Kate K. Myers. This Dark Endeavor by Kenneth Opel. This is actually an advance. Oh, I'm not sure. It might not be an advance copy, but I did get it for free. That's the hardcover edition. Forgotten by Kat Patrick. Sisters Red by Jackson Pierce. The Adoration of Jenna Fox. It's kind of a lot of glare on that. It's got a really neat puzzle kind of cover. It's a little hard to see. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I have to finish that before the end of this year because I have a reading challenge. Triskelion, The Burning by Will Peterson. I got this, I think it was at a library sale, but it's book 2, so I have to try and track down book 1. On to the next shelf, we have Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeffer. And then book 2 is The Dead and the Gone. And book 3 is The World We Live In. And an apocalypse trilogy. The Dead of Winter by Chris Priestley. The Curse of the Romanovs by Staten Rabin. And then the trilogy, The Forest of Hands and Teeth. The Dead Cost Waves. And The Dark and Hollow Places by Carrie Ryan. We have A Silenced, book 1 in the Queen of the Dead series by Michelle Segarra. Everlost by Neil Shusterman. The Marbury Lens by Andrew Smith. And then the duology is Inside Out and Outside In by Maria V. Snyder. Probably the next series I plan on reading. Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. That's book 1 in a trilogy. Doppelganger. This is by David Stoller. Sorry. And then Deadly Little Secrets. It's a touch novel by Lori Faria Stolares. And also by that same author is Project 17. We have The Water Wars by Cameron Stratcher. This Is Not a Test by Courtney Summers. Kiss Me Deadly, a collection of 13 Tales of Paranormal Love, edited by Trisha Tellep. And Heir Apparent by Vivian Van de Velde. This is a bind-up, The Soul Screamers, Volume 1, My Soul to Lose, My Soul to Take, and My Soul to Save. I've only read the first one. It's by Rachel Vincent. This is If I Die by Rachel Vincent. It's a little later in the series. This is actually a strip copy I got from work, so I don't have the cover to show you on that one. Then we have book 1 and 2 in the series. It's Numbers 8 by Rachel Ward, or Numbers, sorry, and The Chaos. I think Infinity is book 3, but it's only in hardcover, and I'm waiting for that in paperback. But each one of them has this eye thing on there. It's really kind of cool looking. Then we have The Monstrumologist by Rick Yancey. Prince of Mist by Carlos Ruiz Zafon. All These Things I've Done by Gabrielle Zevin. Saving Zoe by Alison Noel. And The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. And kind of just floating out across here is the Uglies Quadrilogy by Scott Westerfield. Book 1, Uglies. Book 2, Pretties. Book 3, Specials. And Book 4, Extras. And these are like the original covers. I like these better than the new ones, which are kind of all white and a little boring, I think. Okay, onto the shelf where I've actually read titles. I'll have to start outside in here. I've got the boxed Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins. So the hardcovers. And kind of working alphabetically backwards. I've got Empty by Suzanne Wen. Partials by Dan Wells. I absolutely love this. I can't wait for the sequel. I hear there's an ebook novella coming out before that, too. This is an advanced reader copy of Wonderstruck by Brian Selznick. Then we have Divergent, Book 1, Veronica Roth, and Insurgent, Book 2. Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This is an advanced copy of Starters by Alyssa Price. And then we have paperback Delirium by Lauren Oliver and an advanced copy of Pandemonium. And tucked in through here, I have Ashes by Ilsa J. Bick. And then currently, I have advanced copy. Yeah, this is an advanced copy of The Maze Runner and a hardcover copy of Scorch Trials. I have to get The Death Cure. And then I'll have all 4 books in the series. I have, get these out of here. Hill Serpent Academy, Richard Denny, and also Kissing Zombies, which is a bind-up of 2 books by Richard Denny. And this was A Girl's Guide to Falling in Love with a Zombie, and I believe it's A Girl's Guide to Breaking Up with a Zombie. And then I have Gail Foreman's If I Stay. John Green section here, we have Looking for Alaska. An Abundance of Catherines. Paper Towns. And The Fault in Our Stars. And this one, which I know most people always want to see. There we go. We have the Green Signature and the Hanklerfish. I actually got that in the store, so I was really thrilled about that. Then I have Kim Harrison's Once Dead, Twice Shy. This is actually an advanced copy. And then I picked up book 2, Early to Death, Early to Rise, and there's a third one I have to pick up. I've read them all already, though. I really enjoyed those. And then middle grade series, Magic of Finkleton and The Return to Finkleton by Casey Hilton. These are excellent books. I can't wait for the last book in that trilogy to come out. They're really beautifully made, too. Then I have Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan. This is a library purchase. Hold Me Closer, Necromancer by Lish McBride. This was great. I actually listened to this on audio, and it was fantastic, and so much I wanted to pick up a copy. An advanced copy of Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. Fracture by Megan Miranda. We have Tales of Beetle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. And then the Harry Potter collection here. First 4 I have in a box set. And let's pull them out. Show them. So we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, The Prisoner of Azkaban, and the Goblet of Fire. And I'll put the rest of those back in a minute. Then the last 3, not separate, I have the Order of the Phoenix. One of my favorites, the Half-Blood Prince. And last but not least, the Deathly Hallows. So, yeah, that's the middle bookcase, and we'll be back to do the last one way over there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.